I remember because, I realized that, some things I would kind of take him for face value. The reason why I was telling that story, because maybe um I didn't feel like I knew at that time, or I was still learning about it and stuff like that. But now when I look back at it, that no, because he was saying something about men not having sex or being, I forgot what they call it, not having being celibate for a while, but they call it or something, no flap. That's what they call it. And then, this person that I would listen to, they will say stuff like, if you non-flap, you just got an issue. You got an issue and you watch too much porn and stuff and everything like that. And I honestly think he was throwing shots at somebody in particular, but be that as I may, because who, yeah. So, but when I haven't been disconnected from that energy and learning just from like experience and from like my readings and stuff like that, I noticed that that's actually a good thing for a man to do, to hold on to his essence, because it's actually a lot of power in that. So I respect the person who's doing no flap. I respect that because they trying to hold on to like their kundalini energy, and it's smart. Because when I realized the person who was saying that, there was actually a lot of women around that person who had bits and pieces of him, and they had control. So be that as it may, let's get into Chrisean. It's something else about this story that is like, I feel like is very relevant to a lot of people, the deeper levels of the story, not just what they put out in the media. I'm talking about what I'm talking about. I feel like um this could be something like a similar to like that twin flame type energy or whatever, because I think that BlueFace is in love with somebody and he was trying to get out of this situation, but he got trapped, he got fucked up. And I feel like there's a lot of women that it's like in the shoes of the baby mother. So, it's something playing out here that's collective. To be real, I completely disconnected from that twin flame shit. Like, I just don't care about it. Like, I'm just don't care. I honestly don't. But it been coming up on my radar because it's just relevant for the time. But for my own twin flame shit, I decided to not even worry about that shit. Like, it's a non-factor, you know? I'm just living my motherfucking life. Living my motherfucking life. Cause one thing I'm not fit to do is try to make somebody do right. I don't got time. And I don't want to have time for that. And I don't want to try to have to figure it out. I don't even want to think about it. Honestly, if it comes up, I let it flow through. Cause maybe there's a message in it, but I'm not for to dwell on that shit. I'm not for to do that. All right, so Chrisean, I want to know what's the mindset of Chrisean during that video, that question and answer video that was in my last video on them. What is the state of being of her at that time? Mm-mm-mm. Wow, bitch. Wow, bitch. I hope it showed on camera how the car flipped out. Prostitute car came out first, just like with BlueFace, but it came out upright. With BlueFace, it came up reverse. accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. I mean, for this to work, right? With this card, reading this, the light attribute, because they had to give a light attribute because, it's a part of the system. But this is like, give me the mind of somebody who, they felt like they had to do prostitution for their survival. It's just a part of the game. It's kind of like almost like a blockage there are for even somebody like this card could, I guess, come up for somebody who like maybe they been trafficked and they didn't have no choice. But yet during that time they always believed that they was gonna be free and that they was gonna heal from this or they did heal from it. Because they said without negotiating the power of your spirit. But for Chrisean though, it giving me delusion. It's giving me delusion. It's like BlueFace realized that they are both slaves, but Chrisean just cannot get to that understanding. She just ain't there. So, her being prostituted or her having to do certain sexual things, I'm gonna say allegedly, um, in order to get ahead, she feel like, that's her being powerful. That's her using what she got to get what she want. That's how she feeling. But I feel like this is connected because I do feel like there's a sense of guilt. So that's her trying to override the guilt by telling herself that if she wins at the end, and to her winning is getting more money and more fame and maintaining it. But she's saying like if she wins at the end, that means that she a bad bitch. By those standards, more money, more fame, more followers, yada yada yada. Um, so if she lose that position, her whole world will crash because she don't have no value in self. What was her state of being at the time of that video? Seeker, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. He's gonna come out sideways. And victim. What I've been noticing is that cars are coming up with her upright, but similar to his. But the reason I think that's happening is because of the delusion that she's seeing herself in. Because I don't think that she's seeing herself as broken. And that's kind of dangerous because everything that she doing, she put it in this mentality like I'm a bad bitch. I get what I want. Things work out in my favor because I'm God favor. It's some type of religion to this too, a religious mindset that is delusional. Um, so yeah, I believe that's why the car is coming out upright. But see, victim came out with her, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. I feel like this is her like she could have been sexually assaulted, but she would be the type that be like, that was my fault because, you know, I had my ass cheek out around these certain type of men or something like that. So I feel like she had some things that happened to her, but she refusing to see that she was a victim to that. And some people would think that's positive, but no, because sometimes you have to realize when you really was a victim taken advantage of. Because if you could realize it in yourself, then you can realize it in others. It's just when you get into a victim mentality and you um get stuck in it. You stay there. You don't grow. You just let it consume you. You don't try to fix it. You don't try to move on or nothing like that because you gaining something from being the victim. But she in the opposite direction, but it's toxic because she had some really foul things happen to her, but she don't recognize herself as a victim of that. But it makes you desensitized because she can't recognize it in other people. So if she see another girl in that situation, it's going to be hard for her to have any sense of like empathy or maybe even blame the girl because that's how she feel about herself. She feel like she the one to blame. Femme fatale came out upright, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Like honestly, I think that at that time when they was recording that video, she was feeling good. Like I feel like she felt as if she accomplished something because she was able to get BlueFace to come back and she was able to get him to do what she want. So I guess she was able to show it off online because she also superficial. This is my minus and miser. So she felt like she won. She felt like she won the fight. Like I got him and see he online eating my vajayjay and yada yada see and then the Avenger card came out. She felt like she won. She felt like she did that or something. Resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really is feeling like some oh, what's that movie where she tied the author to the bed and then break his legs? It's giving that. It's giving that energy. Cause I think that even in her delusion that she thinks she in love, but honestly, I think they both started to hate each other. Like she thinks she love him, but she want to get him back too. She want to punish him too. Resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Okay. Hold on. Okay, from her perspective, what is this organization that she a part of? From her perspective, what is this organization she a part of? Mm. It's weird is that I seen this possession card when I was shuffling, but then it actually flew out. Mm. It came out reverse, but really intense card. Mm. Looked over and seen this card. When I get this card, it really gives me the vibe that somebody has like a sexual demon on them and they're trying to transfer that to the other person. That's what I get from this card. Look at the eyes. Creepy, ain't it? So yeah, I think possession did go on. I think they attached things to her that she later attaches to him while taking his energy during sex. I think that's why she want to have sex with him so much, but it could be just the attachment that making her like that. Cause I'm even hearing her saying that, if you don't fuck me, then I have somebody else fuck me. She feel like this organization protects her though. But I think that she might even think that it protects her from being possessed. Cause his possession card came out reverse, but that's not what really is happening. Because when this card come up upright, I think about the person defeating the snakes. But when it come out reverse, it give me that the person is getting defeated by the snakes. This came out upright for her, so I feel like, and it even looked like this person is like shining light on the snakes. So her perception of whatever she a part of is that is helping her. That's what she thinks. But with this card coming out reverse, because this card represents to me somebody that's ready to go into the dark and they ready to fight, you know. They ready to deal with their motherfucking demons because they don't want to be trapped in this house anymore. So they about to go out there and they gonna fight. Fuck all that shit. They gonna fight. But see, it came out reverse to her. So there's something, some traumas that she been through that she kind of like shuts it out. She repress it, don't look at it, and that's how they are able to control her. Mm. With this card coming up reverse, I'm feeling like she don't fully realize that what she dealing with could lead her to being like one of these coffins because it came out reverse. So it could be some type of leader. And I got that with the Obatala reverse. It could be somebody that she like looking up to, like a cult leader like type thing. There's somebody a part of it that she look up to, that she answer to. Um, she kind of do what this person told her to do, but she ain't fully seeing this person for who they are. What do BlueFace think about this person? Actually, what do BlueFace think about this person? What do BlueFace think about this person? Hmm. What do? Mm, all right, this could be some type of industry mogul or something like that. This came out reverse. Oh, all right. So you know, at first, this is somebody that BlueFace and Chrisean they both reported to. It could be somebody that signed them checks or control their contracts or whatever like that. But when BlueFace initially met this person, they was looking at this person like they a rescuer. Like, you know, best thing. Provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Yeah, because this person act like they are really balanced. They could even act like they are really religious, like Christian or something like that. Came out reverse though. What do Obatala represent? Characteristics. Peace, honesty, purpose, the new year, forgiveness, resurrection, and ethics. But this person is not really that. But I feel like that's the image that they put off. And this person is wearing all white and they older as if they wise. But it came out reverse though. But initially, Blueface looked up to this person too until he seen certain things. I asked what he see because under the Obatala card was this card Seeker, but that card came. I think that card came out last, so it let me know that at near the end of his mentality changing about this person, um, something happened that made him want to learn the truth. Like he was learning the truth. So the next card that came out is the God card reverse. Despotism and cruelty using power to control people. Despotism is like depopulation or something. And this person used cruelty, but I think that is something that Blueface learned over time. Like this person can be an evil motherfucker, but on the surface, he look very angelic. Might even be a preacher. Then the trickster card came out sideways, so he was confused about it at first because I think that this person did things like slick when it came to him. But I think Chrisean had already been introduced to certain things. And then when they started to introduce it to Blueface, he was like, oh, no, 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 no. So at first, he didn't see, he didn't see it. That's why this came out sideways. Then the Saboteur card came out upright. Highlights your fear of self empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. With this card coming out upright, I feel like it was a lot of gaslighting. Like, I'm feeling like these people could have purposely destroyed Blueface's career to make him dependent on Chrisean. But then they would turn around and have meetings and make it seem like it's his fault. Like BlueFace is not talented enough. He not smart enough and everything like that. But all along, they was doing this on purpose. They was doing it on purpose all along and gaslighting him. And I think they started to even do this dynamic where they would down BlueFace and then uplift Chrisean in his presence. Cause they knew that was gonna create toxicity. They knew that. They know what they doing. They know what they doing. Then a martyr card came out. Learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or cause. Yeah, I think this is the point where BlueFace was like, you know what? I just want to be happy. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, maybe I'm not talented enough, but you know what? I'm just gonna take what I could take, and I'm gonna leave this situation, and I'm not gonna look back. He came to that point, even if he had to sacrifice the money, the fame, and everything. He came to that point. But then the vampire card came out reverse, depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. He got fucked up. He got set up and he went back because he thought that was the only way that he was going to get help, protection. Yeah, he thought he was going to get protection. But they the one who set him up. But now, because the last card that came out is the Seeker card. Now he putting like the pieces together. Like he's starting to see that he was set up. He's starting to see it more clearly. And he putting the pieces together. Mm. All right. I'm gonna use the kipper. I'm gonna ask what part did Chrisean play in this? All right, I'm gonna shuffle these back in, but I'm gonna remember them. Message a concerned and mature woman, but I wasn't done shuffling when it came out. So, what part did Chrisean play? Distant Horizons reverse and this setup. Mm. You know, there's a part, right? Um, that didn't really make sense. It was when he was getting arrested. Both him and Chrisean went outside to sit together. But something told me that Chrisean told BlueFace to come outside. Cause I think she was out there first. But it's almost like I think that she was the one who led him outside. And then that's when they took him down. But I kind of felt like his intuition, even when he was sitting on that bench, was already buzzing. It was letting him know that something was happening or about to happen. And I think he was questioning the fact that she wanted to sit outside. Mm. I look down and seeing despair. What part did she play in this setup? Mm. And with cause this came up on a distant horizon. Cause I thinking that, before this, she was kind of like setting him up. Cause I think that she knew what was happening. But she was, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm getting the vibe that right before him getting arrested, he might have just signed like a new contract or something. Right before he got arrested. That's what I'm getting. Right before he got arrested, he signed some new contract and then they arrested him. And that way, she gonna benefit even more out of it. Or that's what she been told. Wow. Wow. With this family room coming out, it makes me feel like, yeah, he was led outside. What is going on here? Unexpected income reverse. This could be either pointing at the fact that BlueFace is not going to get what he expected out of this, or that something going to happen that Chrisean going to get screwed too. Mm. 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 Chrisean might get fucked up too. Came out reverse though. They might fuck Chrisean over too, but she didn't think that. She thought that she was winning. She thought she was winning. Mm-mm-mm. Sold him out. Yeah, adjudication and concern. This also could be saying that um how they was telling her, like they was telling her she helped set him up. She wanted him to go to jail because she thought she was gonna get something out of this, or she could be getting something out of it. But I'm asking the question, what part did she play? And like I think that she was leading him to sign some type of contract. Like, oh, I just got a call. They said that we have this deal with Nike. We just got to go up there and sign the contract and yada, yada, yada. Telling him that money is coming in, but it really ain't. Lying. How this going to turn out for her? I got gift, but it came reverse. That letting me know that whatever she received, it's not gonna be worth it. It wasn't worth it. It was not worth it. How this gonna turn out for her? She might get a house. How this gonna turn out for her? Dang, that's too many cards. Too many. Mm. Take a quick look though. Mm. This might even lead. She gonna get her karma for this, and it's gonna be horrific. Poverty, coffin, but it came up reverse. I think that she might even come across a situation that she wished that she would have died instead. Like she might get like cancer or something, because that's what develop when you repress things is cancer. But she might survive it though. But she gonna have to like cut off a titty or something. They might marry her off, but it's not gonna be a happy one. Like after they done with BlueFace, or they might have her marry him or something. But she gonna, like, I think that maybe she be taken care of, but she just not gonna be happy though. But with this sudden wealth reverse, I think that she gonna gain a whole lot less than she thought she was. And the person that they might marry her off to, maybe somebody that they consider high honor or something. I looked over and seen bad health. I'm thinking that she might have a situation that she might get sick or something and have to get like surgery or something like that. But I don't think that it will ever be the same after whatever she survived. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and ask about the baby mama, but I might keep hers a little bit more private. So that would be coming up in part 3.